Okay, hi and welcome to the second part, the second mission of the speedrun guide. This is gonna be blue team. I'm gonna do this in two parts. Blue team is vastly different on the two different word versions. On Osiris, I just pointed out what a few things that was different, but on blue team, I'm gonna do this first part is gonna be only for 1.0. And I'm gonna do a second video tomorrow, hopefully, or something, about the patched route for blue team. They are vastly different, and the 1.0 version's route is gonna be quite faster for different reasons, which I'm gonna explain. This is also where we start gonna use some ramp slides in some sections, and I recommend you go to my intro guide to see what settings you need to have for being able to do a ramp slides. Assuming you already know that, I'll be going through where you're gonna do the ramp slides. So first off, when you start, it's gonna be kind of simple first. You're just gonna thruster slide or thruster boost or something. You do what you want here, and then you can do another boost here. And then I wait for my second boost when I'm up here, my third boost. We want to go up over there. We want to go up here, and usually you get the checkpoint, which I got there now because I waited. You're usually gonna get the checkpoint here. I want you to stay here. Just wait 1 second so you can line yourself up a little bit, because this trick we're gonna do right here is probably the hardest trick of the game. Might not be the most decisive, but definitely the hardest one. So you definitely want a checkpoint here. If you actually have one of those really nasty old Xboxes with a really slow drive, you might even have to wait like 2 seconds for that checkpoint to pop. But if you're just having, a normal drive, external drive, something like that, don't worry. When I'm pointing these out, these checkpoints, it's mainly for those guys who have those really slow drives. Otherwise, you're fine. You're gonna wait for a checkpoint right here, line up, and what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna jump tip of this, jump, and thrust when we are at our highest point, and see if we can like slide and grab that lamppost there, and then we're gonna clamber on top of that one. And our goal here is to jump around these pillars and grab on this windows here, and then we're going to do the same thing over and over again until we're over there, so we get out of bounds. This will skip an elevator later on and a lot of fighting on legendary. Okay, so I'm gonna try to perform it now. It's not that hard when I'm doing it, but that's just an example. That's actually the hardest trick in the game. At least one of them. It's also person to person, but I would say it's the hardest one to get consistent. Jump and then thruster, or zoom in. You see, when I'm zooming in, I'm not zooming in super fast. I'm not doing like this. You see, this won't obviously work. So you have to wait when you have a lot of forward momentum, and then it's when you want to zoom in. When you zoom in, you will get a lot of forward momentum, so you're gonna get pushed forward. And then you're gonna be able to grab the lamp there. So jump, thruster, and look at the lamp. And also crouching. As you can see there, I'm crouching. I think I'm not sure how much that helped, but it helps, I think, a little bit. Now we're gonna show you how to do the rest. The rest is also kind of hard. After that we want to clamber and clamber 2 or 3 times depending on how good you are, and then you want to jump and thruster on that thing, thruster and slide to the next window and do it over again. This is really hard, and I think I'm gonna write at the end of the video, or I might I might do it right here. I'm gonna clip in another way that's easier, but you know, harder to do or harder to survive. I'm gonna clip that in somewhere. That's not included in this window bump, but if you can, definitely try this one out. So we clamber, jump high, clamber, jump high, thruster. Clamber, jump high, clamber, jump high, thruster. Clamber, jump high, and now this is the third pillar. You might want to ground pound. I didn't do ground pound, but when you get around here, you want to ground pound around here. Keep in mind, if you go too far off here, you're gonna fall off. As you can see here, it ends. Oh, well, yeah, you see here. Oh, you don't see it, but yeah, see, there we go. I clambered. You can fall off there. Okay, let's continue on here. Now it's kind of simple. You just run thruster. You're just gonna run alongside here. That's where we started. And when you get here, jump and thruster, because you can fall down there. There's a hole there, so watch out for that one. Then you just go. You want to go over here. Run where I do. You want to thruster and slide a little bit. This is where the grunts are. We're gonna skip those guys. We're gonna skip these guys. This is the route you want to take otherwise. Jump thruster here. You want to land over here. From that point till here. Here's another hard section. Got a checkpoint here. I might not get a freeze now, but where you want to land is there. This is because you need to hit a little load too. So you jump here. You want to get over here-ish. I'm gonna show it off where you want to land again. Like, learn this. Jump here. There you're gonna see freeze. And after that, zoom in, thruster forward, and here's the elevator. The thruster over here. It's not that hard. This jump is not that hard. So we're done with that part. Now is the next section. Good thing we got checkpoint, because I want to show two different routes you can take. So when you get into this room, we're gonna get out of bounds again to skip a lot of the enemies that's in this hangar, and we're gonna skip a load too. Not deloads. We're not gonna load in the enemies in the last section of this hangar. So when you go here, jump there. You can get a little slide there and boost. And now, the fastest way, let's see if I can get it, is to jump up here and clamber up here. Grab the BR. Jump here, jump to the right, thruster forward, and then just ground pound over here. I want to show you another path that's a little bit more safe, and then which you have to take if you get shot in midair and you can't clamber. The other route would obviously would be to go down here instead. It's a little bit safer, you don't get shot at. Clamber here, grab the BR, jump up here, clamber, jump to the right, thruster forward, and hold ground pound and ground pound over here. This is solid. Then you jump up here, and then you want to grab this point so you get inbounds again, and then clip. Ta-da! Inbounds again. No enemies are over here. If you do it exactly how I did it, you're not going to get any enemies there. However, you can actually hit the load if you don't fall. If you thruster too early when we're doing the outer bombs here. I'm gonna try to show that off too. See if I do it like that. See how far off I was? Now I definitely hit the load. I think. Might not actually. No, I didn't. You can hit the load if you thruster too far up or something. But you want to try to not hit that load. It's not the end of the world. It's only a couple of jackals and grunts. Okay. This is where the first ramp slide comes into play. The first ramp slide, you want to faster here. The first ramp slide is actually over here. Now how to ramp slide is thruster and crouch. So it's gonna be thruster, crouch. So we want to thruster over this and then crouch. And see if we can get a launch going here. I failed. This is actually kind of a hard one. But we're gonna try to show it off here at least. See it there, how I slide it forward. That will save a little bit of time. And then, right. If you go forward here, there's gonna be hunters that smack down the bridge. But you can jump over here and just ground pound and hit the cutscene trigger down there. Instead of like meeting the hunters head on. And now we actually gonna do some more ramp slides. Go down my path here and thruster crouch to get forward momentum. And you can get a checkpoint here. Yeah, you get a checkpoint here. Then you kill these 3 grunts. Grab a plasma pistol. Now, look at your radar. There's gonna be 2 dots. And then those 2s are elites. They can spawn at different positions. Best scenario is if they're really close together and run out together. Then you don't have to EMP them or anything. If you see that one stopped, the other one ran out, and the other dot just stopped, then you want to charge up your plasma pistol, EMP him, and then run past. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, see how he stopped? Okay, I was bad there. But see how he stopped? That means you want to EMP and run past. Otherwise he can be aggro at you. Do that. And then get past. Actually, wow, how did I die? I think they might have thrown a grenade there. This is actually a hard part to survive. Nice, I consistently getting that. Actually, he's not really aggro at me. He aggro at my friend, so I didn't need to EMP. But if he looks at me, that's why you didn't want to EMP. But he did look at my teammates there, so I really didn't need to EMP. But hey, and now it's just, you know, try to get through these tunnels as fast as possible by doing these ramp slides. It's thrusters, crouch, and this next part is self-explanatory. Headshot the grunts, thrust over these guys. Headshot the oh wow, oh wow! Never died by those grunts, those jackals. Watch out for jackals, I suppose. You can look, yeah. Okay. This section, kind of easy. I want to throw 2 frags. If you're really lucky, you might get a dialogue clip in next section if you kill enough. But yeah, I just throw 2 frags here to kill enemies that can potentially, you know, EMP me and kill me like that. Otherwise, they not really that much of a... Oh ho ho ho! Wow, we're getting the worst of RNG here, aren't we? Okay, EMP that guy, and we want this energy sword, very crucial. EMP him, grab his sword. You don't need as much ammo as I got here. Your minimum requirement is 40%. The more the better. You will see in the next section why. So now we're just waiting in here. If you have teammates alive, I would recommend them to give them BR instead of pistols. If you don't have any teammates, look at this door. If you have teammates, you can also command them to go over there. Otherwise, there might be suicide jackals that follow you in. Otherwise, just press this button. Also, if you don't have plasma nades, you can go in here, melee here, and go and grab 2 plasmas there. While you're in here, melee to delay checkpoint, because next section can be a little bit hard. Not on this version, but when we get to patch, it's gonna be way more harder. I'm gonna command my teammates to go by the window here and stop here, and then you get a checkpoint as he jails. What we want to do now is want to kill them with 3 hits. If you have very low percentage, They die from 2 energy sword hit plus a melee in the back. I just gonna show you that I can do this with only 4 energy swords hits. Otherwise you can just do it if you have enough percent with the sword, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But you can miss sometimes. Okay, that's bad. A teammate spawned. See how Kelly was there? Oh, this is... Oh, actually this is really bad. I might want to launch... So what happened here? I might want to kill my teammates now. Kelly spawned. So what's supposed to happen? This guy is supposed to walk up and don't see me killing his teammate. It don't rage. If he rage like this, you cannot kill him with the flinch. So I'm probably gonna end up killing Frederick. See, I killed him. Melee, melee, and then I follow up with the melee there, just to show off I can do it with 4 hits. So if that happens, just kill the teammates there. And when you kill them, you just want to go over here and press this as fast as possible. BR. And this next room is one of the biggest, harder... No, the final fight is the hardest section. This is a big fight here though. Okay. So you see there's 2 jackals here. We want to ground pound there, and the blue one always have plasma pistol, and the yellow one has a needler. The yellow one is a superior jackal. It has more health. So we call them superior jackals. If you kill, you have to ground pound the yellow one, and not the blue one, because the yellow one only dies from the inner circle, and the blue one dies from outer circle, and it's random where they spawn, left or right, but always ground pound the one to the one that's yellow. Want to ground pound a little bit above him too. There we go. And then pick this one up and try to pop these guys. For those who want to know how I know how much health they have, I recommend you going to damage calculations on my intro video. And what I want to do now, after I kill those 2 jackpack elites, I want to kill 2 jackals. That's the first one, and then I just killing these 2 guys while I'm waiting for a second one. They can sometimes, creep up in this ring over here. So they can spawn at different spots. But if you kill those 2, they're most likely gonna jump down here. BR those. Now I want to go up to the left and kill 4 jackals. Most of the times, 3 jackals are gonna stand a little bit further back, and 1 is gonna stay on the catwalk up to the ring. Let's see if they're there. Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. That's the most common position. Sometimes there's only 2 there and 1 on the catwalk. Now there should be 1 on the catwalk. Yeah, okay, there we go. Sometimes there's 2 there and 2 from behind there. I got a checkpoint here, that's really good. Otherwise you can sometimes, stall around here and see if you get a checkpoint. You seem to get it if you kill those guys fast enough. Now this is a really hard position, because there's gonna be 1 or 2 jackal snipers trying to shoot you off here, while you have plasma turrets killing you. But it's pretty much just up to the snipers if they hit you or not. So go to that box, get some extra BR, jump up here, thruster until this pipe, jump, okay, thruster, and now you want to take out as many elites as possible. See the gold ones? The gold ones I always see EMP, and these guys I just tab shot like this. If you're lucky, you can get a little stick there, but then you go off killing stuff. Command your oh wow, I actually died. Nice. Command your I forgot. Command your teammates to go up there, so they can take a little bit of fire. Watch out for grenades. Oh, see, that sniper almost sniped me, but he hit the window. prioritize the gold elites because they are really hard to kill. Otherwise, see if you can get some sticks going in. See me too. What's happening? That was the sticky. Oh, there we go. That's the gold elite. Good. See if... Oh, right. Here, you see the sniper walked out? When the sniper walked out and you killed him, and you feel like you killed most of the elites, walk over here, jump down and kill the sniper. That's the second sniper. Now that you kill that sniper, you are free to breach the door, the window. Jump in here, throw frag or plasma over there. EMP, that gold elite will always stay back there, most likely. EMP him, follow up with some BR, and now sometimes your teammates are killed the 2 blue elites that's in the turrets. Sometimes I've done that, mostly of the time not. Let's see what they have done. Nothing. Okay, good. Then we throw a frag and then BR them. And now there's most likely 2 jackals that's still alive. Let's see if they're here. Okay, yeah, they're still alive. But we threw a frag at them or plasma, so they're mostly likely hurt. And when you've done that, you are free to press this button. And now I recommend you to go and grab some extra battle rifle ammo. This doesn't lose time, because we're still waiting on a dialogue to get going. So you're gonna get 2 frags there too. And see if you're lucky. I'm really lucky here. You can also grab some plasma grenades here. There's a lot of them here. And then you just stand here and wait until you see the dialogue. Master Chief says we can stop that, and then you can jump over there and see. Yeah, well, you can grab any sword if you like. Move around here because we're gonna get teleported back in there. There we go. Next section, just follow my lead and you can kill the vents aside. We're gonna try to destroy some vents in next section. So just follow my lead, I suppose. Here it's kind of self-explanatory. Alright, to know where I jump off, look for this big circle here, the big circle. That's the side we want to jump off out of. Big circle. When you see it getting lighter, then you jump up, thruster, and ground pound over here. And yes, you can actually hit the Banshee. Grab the fuel rod. Get in here and open the vents. And now just kill the vents as I go. Shoot this one. The next one might be hard. I recommend you have brightness to the highest. If you miss this one, the second pipe, vent, you can get it with the Banshee. But I'm gonna hit it there. There, shoot. That's the one I shoot. If you want to double check if you destroyed the vent up, the second vent I've shot, you can press down button. Then you can see all the vents that needs to get destroyed. So I only have 3 left. I Banshee bomb that one, Banshee bomb that one, and then I finished this one off with a little plasma turret. Sometimes you miss this one and you finish it off with a Banshee bomb. Now we want to get this Banshee inside the final fight. And block off an hunter in there, and we're also gonna splatter some enemies with it, and this is also faster. So get under here, just follow my lead here, up here, follow here, and then get here. If you want to see the texture, you can look down, then you get the textures here. And then I like to dodge myself. Here. You see how that little pop-up there, press down objective, now it's clear to get inside again. Let's see if I got a checkpoint. Oh yeah, right, I got a checkpoint, I can show this up. So, I stand here, dock myself here, and when it says that thing pops up, the exclamation mark, that is when I know I can get in bounce again. Be careful here though. Because you can get destroyed. I'm gonna show you how I can get destroyed if I go over here. See, there's a kill barrier. You have to get the Banshee a bit closer to the wall to get inside. And I always kill that jackal. Jackals are the scariest thing in this mission. Banshee, and then just get closer to the wall so you don't get EMP. You can Banshee bomb there. You definitely want to splatter those two elites and want to grab one of their swords. So see if you remember where one of the swords went, because we're gonna grab one. This is really hard sometimes. We want to melee this Banshee twice. 1, 2. That looks kind of good, so you can use this as a reference. This is gonna block off one of the hunters so he dies out of bounds. And then it's just clear off the grunts. You can use your fuel rod you still have left here. Watch out for fuel rods. If they hit you, you cannot be revived. I'm gonna be kind of safe here and just kill everything. I'm gonna grab this one. You can command your teammates to go over here. Before I... Okay, see. I think I'm actually gonna kill all the grunts here and show off where the neck and where everything is gonna spawn in. Okay, so... when we press this button, next wave is gonna spawn in. But before that happens, I just gonna give you a shout out where you want to look next, because next section is gonna happen so fast. So when we press this one, we want to kill as many jackals as possible in the beginning. Those are the most scariest one on this version. If you're playing patched, those are kind of those are pushovers. But when you press this one, we first gonna look here and see if 2 jackals drop down here, then we're gonna BR them. And then we're gonna go here and see if 2 spawns down there, because we can BR them too. And then I'm going to see BR the 2 that spawns down here. Those are fixed, they will always spawn there. And then there's also a fixed spawn, there's also 2 that's always gonna spawn up here. If you don't want to kill those 2 extras, you could always, you know, press here, see if there's 2 there, and then you can go up here and kill those 2, doom doom, and then those 2, doom doom. But I shouted out all these first spawns you can get. When you've done that, we're gonna go over here, grab a DMR, because it has longer range. You can do it with the BR too, but we want at least ammo. Then we're gonna get over here, and then it's gonna be shake. When I hear the shake, then I know there's gonna be 2 jackals that drops off here. I'm gonna see if I can pop them fast with a DMR, and then there's gonna be a trio of grunts over here. Those are gonna see if I can stick with a sticky grenade if I have them, or just throw a frag. Also, when that is done, I hopefully still gonna have my teammates over there, so they can distract some enemies, because there's a lot of others, you know, extra jackal that's running around and whatnot. Watch out for those. And after I kill those trios there, I'm gonna look up here and kill 3 grunts and 2 jackals hopefully. And after that I'm gonna proceed and see if I can kill another one of those hunters that drops down here. We're gonna see how this goes. And after that I'm gonna explain what I'm going to do when I get there, because I already explained so much ahead now, so it's probably hard to memorize, but hey, let's see how this goes. Oh, I had the DMR now, bad. Whatever, I'm gonna do this with DMR. No there, no there. So I got these spawn. So no extra jackals were killed. See, I got the shake. Okay, then I know, okay, these guys. I only got one of them, that's okay. I want to stick those guys. Killing extras. Here we go, that's 1, 2. I'll prioritize the jackals there. This is hard section, of course. Now that I killed enough, we want to kill this guy. They will be stunned by one enemy sword. And when I kill those guys, I'm gonna go over here and kill 2 jackals that's over there. You see how Frederick said current reinforcements inbound? Look at that. That is when you know you want to grab this this rail gun. We're now gonna backsmack 2 red leads, and we're gonna railgun 1 gold lead, follow up with a headshot. You can also now, if you feel comfy, command your teammates to go over to the left side to spawn kill the last trio of grunts. follow my lead here. So kill here, wait here. Commanding them to go there. Look to the left. Okay. There's also a lot of time there's a jackal to the left that spawns very deadly. Look to the left after you melee the first one, and then you want to railgun that gold elite. I missed him. Very deadly. Okay, this was slow. Yeah, I died even. See how hard this is? This is the hardest part. So we're gonna go. Oh yeah, okay. We spawn over here, so we can see this again. Very hard section. Hardest section in the game. So prioritize the jackals. Okay, see, I want to redo this. As I said, really hard part. And my teammates are not over there, so that's the biggest issue here. They are by my side, sadly. I want them to be on the catwalk and distract a lot of stuff. Crouch if he's here. Crouch, otherwise you won't hit the flash. I don't hit the flash. Wow, this is insane. These guys up here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I gotta play it seriously now. I'm not gonna explain anything. I guess this shows how hard this section really is. Oh, there we go, we're fine. No jackals around here. Killing those two, grabbing this one in ahead of time, covering reinforcements, trying to kill stragglers here, prioritizing jackals of course. Melee, look to the left, was a guy there. There we go, railgun that one, headshotting. Grabbing the rocket launcher, watch out. Keep in mind those guys, rocketing them, finishing off. I got the load. When you see the loading is done, it's all on the timer. This is the end of the run. Now the end of the run. You just want to stay over here until the screen goes black. That was blue team. Was kind of sloppy in final fight there. That really shows how hard the final fight really is. If you want to go let's say a very safer way to do it, I recommend you doing the way I'm gonna do it on patched. The patched one is gonna use a much safer route in there, because on patch you cannot kill that hunter that fast. The hunter needs to die fast for the current reinforcements to get inside, to get in bounds. So that's why we want to kill the hunter as fast as possible. Okay, I guess I'll be leaving now and uploading this. And then I'm gonna do patched later. Patch is also gonna show some safer strats as well. This was really, if you want to do the hardest strats. Thanks for watching.